Welcome to one of the most recognized countries in the world, the United Arab Emirates. At first glance, it shines with modern skylines, luxury, and speed. But beyond the surface, there's something truly different about this nation. In just a few decades, it transformed from desert lands into global cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. While other countries grow slowly, the UAE built faster, smarter, and more united. What makes them so unique? Why does everything seem so perfect, from the roads, to the rules, the culture, to the technology? In this video, we explore the deep reasons behind the UAE's success, how they balance tradition with innovation, and why even locals still have much to learn about this remarkable nation. Thirty important things to know about the United Arab Emirates. 1. The formation of the UAE. December 2nd, 1971. The United Arab Emirates was officially formed on December 2nd, 1971, a date now celebrated every year as National Day. Prior to this unification, the 7 Emirates were known as the Trucial States, under British protection. When the British withdrew from the region, the rulers of Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Al Quwain, Fujairah, and Ajman came together to form a new country. Ras Al Khaimah joined a few months later in 1972. This union was not just a political agreement. It was a vision led by wise leaders who believed in unity, strength, and shared identity. This event transformed the Gulf region, creating a nation that would grow into one of the most modern, influential, and stable countries in the Middle East. 2. Sheikh Zayed, the founding father. Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founding father and first president of the UAE, played a vital role in the creation and development of the country. As ruler of Abu Dhabi and later president of the Federation, Sheikh Zayed believed in using oil wealth to improve the lives of the people. He invested heavily in healthcare, education, infrastructure, and housing. But more than that, he was a man of wisdom, humility, and deep cultural values. He was known for listening to people at all levels of society and promoting tolerance and cooperation. Today, his legacy is visible in almost every aspect of Emirati life, and his leadership is studied and admired across the world. 3. The UAE flag, a symbol of unity and youth. The national flag of the UAE was designed in 1971 by a young man named Abdullah Mohammed Al Maina, who was just 19 years old at the time. He submitted his design to a public contest, and his flag was chosen from more than 1,000 entries. The flag features 4 colors: red, green, white, and black, commonly known as the Pan-Arab colors. These colors symbolize Arab unity and have deep historical significance. Green represents growth and prosperity. White stands for peace, black for strength and courage, and red for bravery and unity. This flag is now flown proudly across every part of the UAE, from schools to skyscrapers, and represents the spirit and identity of the nation. 4. Language and diversity in the UAE. While Arabic is the official language of the UAE, the country is home to a uniquely diverse population. With more than 200 nationalities living and working in the UAE, English has become a second language and is commonly used in education, business, and daily communication. In cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi, you'll also hear languages such as Hindi, Urdu, Tagalog, Malayalam, and even Russian or Chinese. This multilingual environment is one of the UAE's greatest strengths. It fosters cross-cultural understanding and shows how people from all over the world can live and thrive together in peace. This diversity is celebrated and protected, making the UAE a true global melting pot. Number 5. Islam as the foundation of Emirati society. Islam is the official religion of the United Arab Emirates and plays
Abu
a
Dhabi,
central role in daily
the capital
life,
of the nation.
culture, and law. The
Abu
5 daily
Dhabi is
prayers
not
are an
only the
important part of
largest
the rhythm
emirate
of
by
life,
land area,
and Fridays
but it's
are
also
observed
the
as a
capital
day
of
of
the
worship
United
and
Arab
rest.
Emirates.
The
And
principles
home
of
to the
Islam,
nation's
such
federal
as
government.
generosity,
It
honesty,
contributes the
family
majority of the
values,
country's oil
and
production
caring for the less
and
fortunate,
plays a major
are
role
deeply
in
woven into
economic
the fabric
policy.
of Emirati society.
But beyond
However,
oil,
the
Abu
UAE
Dhabi
is also
has
known
invested
for its
heavily
religious
in
tolerance.
education, arts,
People
and
of other faiths
sustainability.
are allowed to worship
The city
freely
hosts global
in
events
places
like
of worship
the Abu
for
Dhabi
Christians,
Sustainability Week,
Hindus,
and is
Sikhs,
home to
and
cultural
others
landmarks
exist across
such
the
as
country.
the Sheikh Zayed Grand
This
Mosque
approach has helped the
and
UAE
the
become one
Louvre
of the
Abu
most
Dhabi.
harmonious and respectful
With clean
multicultural
streets,
societies
green
in the
parks,
region.
and futuristic development plans, Abu Dhabi reflects the UAE's ambition and balanced vision of heritage and progress.
7. Dubai, global city of innovation and luxury. Dubai has become a symbol of what's possible when vision meets investment. From a fishing village and trading port, it has transformed into one of the world's leading cities in just a few decades. Dubai is home to the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, and the Palm Jumeirah, an artificial island visible from space. But it's not just about architecture. Dubai is also a major hub for business, tourism, and finance. It hosts global events like Expo 2020 and the World Government Summit. Its free zones attract international startups and corporations. Dubai proves that the UAE is not just looking at today, but building the future. Number 8. The Burj Khalifa, a global icon. At 828 meters tall, the Burj Khalifa is more than just the tallest building on Earth. It's a symbol of ambition and engineering excellence. Opened in 2010, it took more than 6 years to construct and is the centerpiece of downtown Dubai. The building houses luxurious apartments, offices, a hotel designed by Giorgio Armani, and 2 observation decks with stunning views. But its meaning goes deeper. The Burj Khalifa represents the UAE's belief that no dream is too big, no challenge too great. It shows how innovation and planning can turn a desert landscape into a global landmark. 9. Discovery of oil and economic transformation. Oil was first discovered in commercial quantities in Abu Dhabi in 1958. This discovery marked a turning point in the region's history. Before oil, the economy relied on pearl diving, fishing, and trade. With oil revenues, the UAE began rapid modernization, building roads, hospitals, schools, and modern infrastructure. But the leaders understood the risks of over-reliance on oil. That's why the country has been diversifying its economy, investing in tourism, logistics, clean energy, space research, and finance. Today, oil is still important, but the UAE's economy is built to stand strong even without it. Infrastructure and transportation excellence. 11. Tribal roots and Bedouin traditions. Before modern cities and skyscrapers, life in the UAE revolved around the desert and sea. The Emirati people were traditionally Bedouins, tribal nomads who lived in tents, raised camels, and depended on deep knowledge of the land. Their values included loyalty, courage, generosity, and respect for elders. Even today, these traditions influence national identity.
storytelling, poetry, and falconry remain part of daily life. The UAE honors these roots by hosting heritage festivals, maintaining traditional architecture, and preserving oral history. Understanding this background gives meaning to the modern UAE's unity and strength. 12. The Majlis, a place of community and dialogue. The Majlis, meaning a place to sit, is a key social and political tradition in Emirati life. It's a space where people gather to discuss everything from family matters to community decisions. Historically, the Majlis was a symbol of equality, where rulers sat with citizens, listened to concerns, and made collective choices. Today, the tradition continues in both homes and government. Leaders still meet people in open sessions to hear their voices. It reflects the UAE's cultural commitment to consultation, respect, and inclusive leadership. 13. Arabic coffee and dates, symbols of hospitality. In Emirati culture, welcoming guests is more than good manners. It's a deeply rooted value. Offering Arabic coffee, or gawa, along with fresh dates, is the traditional way to show respect and warmth. The coffee is lightly roasted and flavored with cardamom, often served in small cups without handles. Dates are rich in nutrients and were once a survival food in the desert. Today, this hospitality ritual is seen in homes, hotels, and even government offices.
America. 14. The UAE's multicultural society. Few countries in the world are as diverse as the UAE. With over 200 nationalities living side by side, the UAE is a global community in every sense. Emiratis are a minority in their own country, but they have embraced diversity as a strength. From Indian and Filipino communities to British and African residents, the nation is a living example of peaceful coexistence. Cultural centers, international schools, and language festivals promote understanding. This diversity supports innovation, business, and diplomacy. In the UAE, global cooperation isn't just an idea, it's daily life. 15. No income tax, a unique economic model. One reason the UAE attracts so many professionals is that there is no income tax on salaries. What you earn is what you keep. This policy has helped make the UAE one of the top destinations for skilled workers, entrepreneurs, and investors. While value-added tax, VAT, was introduced in 2018 at a flat 5%, the overall tax burden remains very low. Combined with high-quality public services, this model has supported rapid development and a strong, consumer-driven economy. 16. Women empowerment in the UAE. The UAE has made major progress in empowering women across all sectors. Emirati women hold positions as ministers, CEOs, scientists, ambassadors, and military officers. The UAE cabinet includes several female ministers, and women make up more than 50% of university graduates. Policies support equal opportunities in education, entrepreneurship, and leadership. One of the key drivers of this progress is the belief that women's advancement is critical to national growth. Today, the UAE is ranked among the top Arab nations for gender equality, showing that tradition and modern development can grow together. 17. The education system and innovation focus. Education is a top priority in the UAE's development vision. The country spends heavily on building modern schools and universities with international curriculums and advanced technology. Institutions like Khalifa University, UAE University, and NYU Abu Dhabi offer world-class programs. There is a strong push towards STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to prepare students for the future.
Innovation is also central, with coding, AI, and robotics taught in classrooms. This investment reflects the UAE's goal to build a knowledge-based economy that's not dependent on oil, but driven by minds.
18. UAE's space program. Reaching for the stars. In 2020, the UAE made history with the launch of the Hope probe, its first mission to Mars. It was a moment of pride not only for the country, but for the entire Arab world. The probe entered Mars's orbit in 2021, collecting valuable data about the planet's atmosphere. Just single-site solar plant, Noor Abu Dhabi, and is planning even bigger projects. It aims to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2050, showing leadership in climate responsibility. The UAE will also host COP28, the Global Climate Summit, reinforcing its commitment to protecting the planet. This balance of development and environmental care is key to its future. 20. Tourism and iconic attractions. Tourism is one of the UAE's fastest-growing sectors. Millions of visitors come each year to experience luxury, heritage, and adventure. From desert safaris to indoor ski slopes, there's something for every kind of traveler. Landmarks like the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, Ferrari World, Burj Khalifa, and the Dubai Mall attract global attention. Expo 2020, held in Dubai, welcomed visitors from over 190 countries and showcased innovation, sustainability, and culture. Tourism creates jobs, promotes global connection, and lets the world experience the best of the Emirates. 21. Safety and low crime rates. The UAE consistently ranks among the safest countries in the world. Strict laws, efficient policing, and a culture of respect all contribute to this reputation. Violent crime is rare, and even petty theft is uncommon. The country has a zero-tolerance policy toward drugs and serious offenses, ensuring a high level of public order. Residents and tourists often report feeling safe at any hour, even in major cities. This secure environment has been a major factor in the UAE's appeal to families, professionals, and investors. 22. Emirati dress and identity. The traditional Emirati dress is more than a fashion. It reflects national pride, climate adaptation, and cultural values. Men typically wear a white kandura and a headscarf called hutra, while women often wear an abaya and shayla. These garments are designed for the desert heat and symbolize modesty and heritage. Many Emiratis take pride in wearing traditional clothing, especially on Fridays and national holidays. While the UAE is modern and diverse, its people remain closely tied to their identity and history through what they wear. 23. Camel racing and falconry. Traditional sports. Camel racing and falconry are two of the UAE's oldest and most cherished sports. Camel races are held on special tracks, with robot jockeys replacing human riders for safety. The sport draws large crowds and major prizes. Falconry, the art of training falcons for hunting, has deep Bedouin roots and is even recognized by UNESCO as cultural heritage. These sports are not just entertainment. They preserve traditions, connect generations, and remind the youth of their roots in the desert culture. 24. World-class healthcare system. The UAE offers some of the best healthcare services in the region. Hospitals are equipped with advanced technology, and doctors come from all over the world. Both public and private systems offer high-quality care, and citizens receive extensive health benefits. Medical tourism is also growing, especially in cities like Dubai, where patients travel for procedures ranging from surgery to cosmetic treatments. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the UAE led with fast vaccination rollout and efficient response. Health is treated as a priority in the nation's development. 25. The UAE's foreign policy, diplomacy, and peace.
The UAE is known for a foreign policy focused on stability, humanitarian aid, and peace building. It has diplomatic relations with nearly every country in the world and plays an active role in the United Nations. The Abraham Accords, signed in 2020, made the UAE the first Gulf nation to normalize relations with Israel, an important step in regional diplomacy. The country also provides aid to nations in crisis, from medical support to refugee relief. The UAE believes that peace and cooperation lead to shared prosperity.
Point 26. National service and patriotism. In 2014, the UAE introduced mandatory military service for Emirati men, later extending it to women on a voluntary basis. This move aims to strengthen national identity, discipline, and readiness. Many young citizens speak proudly about their experience in the armed forces, where they receive training not only in defense, but in leadership and teamwork. National Day celebrations, flags, and music all reflect a deep pride in the country's journey. Patriotism in the UAE is active. It's something people live, not just celebrate. Point 27. Emirati cuisine, flavors of the Gulf. Emirati cuisine reflects the country's desert, sea, and trade history. Dishes like hadis, machbous, and lokamat are made from simple but rich ingredients: grains, meat, dates, and spices. Seafood is also central, with grilled fish and shrimp common in coastal homes. Hospitality is expressed through food, and meals are often shared in large gatherings. Emirati chefs today are reviving and reinventing traditional dishes to appeal to younger generations, while preserving their cultural significance. The country's food tells a story of survival, sharing, and celebration. Point 28. Youth empowerment and national development. The UAE places youth at the center of its future vision. The government has appointed a Minister of State for Youth Affairs and established the Emirates Youth Council to include young voices in policymaking. Programs support entrepreneurship, tech startups, and community service. The country believes that empowering youth leads to innovation and long-term progress. Events like youth circles allow open dialogue between young people and leaders. In the UAE, youth are not waiting for the future. They are shaping it right now. Point 29. Artificial intelligence and the digital future. In 2017, the UAE became the first country in the world to appoint a Minister of Artificial Intelligence. This was more than symbolic. It showed the UAE's intention to lead in technology. The country is adopting AI in government services, health, education, and transportation. Smart cities are being developed with AI-integrated infrastructure. Projects like Dubai's autonomous taxis and AI-powered courts demonstrate this digital push. The UAE's future is not just oil or tourism. It's innovation, driven by data, intelligence, and smart design. Point 2030. Vision 2071. Building for the next 50 years. That's bonus section, 5 more important things to know about the UAE. As available to know by bonus fact 1, the UAE's space ambitions. Did you know that the United Arab Emirates is one of the few Arab nations with a space program? In 2021, the UAE made history with the Hope probe, becoming the first Arab country to send a mission to Mars. It wasn't just about space, it showed the world that the UAE is serious about science, innovation, and global leadership.
Their goal isn't just to explore space, but to inspire young generations across the region to dream bigger. As a very explored, bonus fact 2, the power of tolerance. The UAE officially celebrates tolerance as one of its key values. In fact, it even has a Ministry of Tolerance, something very rare worldwide. With people from over 200 nationalities living and working together, the UAE promotes respect across cultures, languages, and religions. It's one of the few countries in the region where you'll find mosques, churches, and temples peacefully coexisting. That's not just smart governance, that's a global message. As a massive bonus fact 3, the UAE's green future. While the UAE is known for oil, it's also preparing for a post-oil future. The country is heavily investing in renewable energy, especially solar. Masdar City in Abu Dhabi is a global model for eco-friendly urban design. The UAE also hosted COP28, showing its commitment to global climate goals. This move from oil to clean energy shows how the country is planning not just for today, but for the next 50 years. As a massive bonus fact 4, strong global passport. The UAE passport is now one of the strongest in the world. Emirati citizens can travel to more than 170 countries visa-free or with visa on arrival. This global mobility shows how trusted and respected the country is on the international stage. It's not just about travel, it's about the powerful image the UAE has built through diplomacy, peace agreements, and smart global partnerships. As a massive bonus fact 5, the spirit of the Union. Every December 2nd, the UAE celebrates National Day. But this celebration is not just about fireworks and flags, it's a reminder of how 7 very different emirates came together as one. The unity of Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Al Quwain, Fujairah, and later Ras Al Khaimah in 1971 is what gave birth to today's success. That spirit of union is still alive in every project, every law, every opportunity. Outro minute 30. The United Arab Emirates is more than tall towers and luxury malls. It's a story of vision, unity, and determination. From ancient traditions to space exploration, from local values to global influence, the UAE stands as proof of what focused leadership and a united people can achieve. Whether you were born here or call it your second home, understanding the depth of this country changes the way you see it. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, this nation's journey is still being written, and you're living in the middle of it.